So I'm here at the Silver Sevens Budget Casino in Las Vegas. It's just off the strip. This is a 3-star rated hotel property. And at one time in 1980, it was called the Continental Hotel. Then the Terribles Company bought it and it was called the Terribles Casino. And then it turned into the Silver Sevens after 2013 renovations, where it still is today. I did hear it might be going back to the Continental as a name change, but I'm not sure. And this place was notorious for a 1987 FBI sting for slot machine skimming. So I'm gonna give you guys a full property tour, a room review. I'm Party Plan Brian. I book about 75 to 100 groups every single weekend out here in Las Vegas. I'm the creator of the Party Plan app. Let's go in and check out the Silver Sevens. All right, so we just checked in and room's actually pretty nice. I'll give you guys a full room review later here in the video. Right now, we're gonna go down and catch some sun before the pool closes. I think it closes at 9 p.m. from what she said. It won't even be light till 9 p.m. here, but the pool's still gonna stay open apparently. And we're gonna go check out the fitness center, and then we're gonna do a full property tour as much as we can. The guy already warned us about filming as soon as we walked in, so we're gonna have to be a little stealth when it comes to catching some footage and talking about stuff. But we're gonna do our best to give you guys a full casino property tour and then the room review at the end. So we're walking down to the gym from the room or in the pool area. Now the hallways the carpet's nice. It smells a little smoky to me, you know, kind of that old hotel musty smoky smell. It is what it is, but it's not terrible. The hallways are well lit. Doesn't look beat up. It looks pretty nice. But 6 stories to this place in the towers. We're on floor number 2. Not terrible. Like I said, just that little bit of a hint of a smoky smell, which, you know, we kind of expected a casino like this. All right, so we made it to the fitness center here on the 2nd floor. It's room 2248, and it does look like it was at one time probably a room. It's kind of small. So there's, you know, not too much to show you guys here, but they do have a couple nice treadmills. They do have a decent pre-core machine as well right over here. Decent cable machine. That looks like it's pretty high machine. You could probably get a pretty good workout here. Leg press cable, leg extension, chest press type of thing. The only bike in here, the recumbent bike, is broken, so it's got a sign on it that says it's broken. Small dumbbell rack. Looks like the dumbbells only go up to 40s. Nothing crazy, about 40s. And then one little curl bar, place to do some sit-ups. It's pretty small, so kind of what you'd expect at a budget hotel. But if you do want to get a little pump before you go down to the pool, you can do that here. So I stand corrected. The dumbbells do go up to 45, and I just knocked out a few sets. So let's go down and catch some sun at the pool. I'm strict about filming in here, and there's security everywhere. There's a guy, if you walk in, there's a guy right in the center. There's a guy walking around. I don't know, I feel like this place probably will target for robberies or something because there's so much security in here. So I can't really do too much as far as a casino vlog going, but it's kind of a small casino. I'm sitting over here in the sportsbook right now. There's probably about a dozen seats to sit and watch sports. A couple of high tops. I'm sitting at a high top here. There is a live person at the William Alt Sportsbook to get, you know, to get your gambling on if you're going to come here. There's also the kiosks and whatnot. Plenty of seating. There's a sportsbook bar with gaming all around it. And then there's also, you know, all your slot machines. There is some live dealers on like the digital type games in the center of the casino. Looks like they got like a digital craps, blackjack, regular blackjack, and then regular, you know, live dealers. So it's kind of interesting. And then, you know, just a lot of slot machines throughout. There's another bar on the other side, kind of like a more like bar lounge. And it's got like some curtains. So on certain days, it looks like they make it a little more intimate. And the check-in's over on the other side. The check-in process was super smooth. I just walked up. Lady was real quick. It was instant. We had our room, walked upstairs on the 2nd floor and up to the towers, and it was easy. So super easy process. There was no mobile check-in. It was just manual process. So don't see it being a high demand hotel here or something. Maybe on a really busy weekend, might have to wait like a couple minutes to get checked in. It shouldn't be a big deal. But overall, it's a small casino. A lot of locals in here. I feel like a lot of people are gambling. So, you know, maybe the slot machines are a little loose. I didn't have so much luck on the slots. Sure, and I did get $10 in free play when we did sign up for the rewards. So we had $10 each, and we went through that, and then probably another like $50 in the slot machines, and we didn't get really much return. We did have a couple little you know, small little hits, but nothing major. So overall, we're actually kind of hungry, and besides the Denny's here, there's not really any good food options. So we're gonna go do the room review next, and then we're gonna probably go eat some food off campus here, and we'll close this thing out. All right, so I made it up here to the second floor, and not too much up here. A little disappointing. They used to have a really good restaurant here that had like prime rib for like $15. I remember driving by it 100 times thinking, I need to stop in there and check out that prime rib. Well, that restaurant's no longer here. I don't know what happened, but they have a Denny's here now. So it's a Denny's. It's 24 hours. So if you want to come here and get Denny's, you can do that. Denny's is good. I do like the breakfast here once in a while, but it's not my favorite per se. And then behind me over here, there's actually a comedy club. It's called Delirious Comedy Club. And it looks like it just let out. I did get a little V-roll of the inside of that place. So it is a nice little theater, small but intimate. So if you want to catch a comedy act here and you want to get some laughs, this would be a good place to do that. All right, so I'm just getting back to the room here. We're going to give you guys a full room review of the $14 Silver Sevens room, and it's actually not too bad. My girlfriend was like not too happy with it. She's like, oh, I would never stay here. I'm like, it's really not that bad. But with the resort fee, it was $60, so $60 room essentially. And let's take a quick look around. So they do have a nice desk here. There's kind of a big scratch here, but it's not terrible. Looks like someone, but it's not terrible. It's a decent sized desk to do your work. You do have a plug here, but no USB for your phone. Nice looking lamp. It's decent. I think it's nicer than your typical budget hotel room. But let's go over here. What I do like about this room is it's kind of like got a big indentation, so you kind of feel like you have like a mini suite here. And then we have views to the pool here, just the other hotel rooms over there. But you do have one of these older school air conditioning units here. And she's got the heat going on right now. It's because it's freaking hot coming out. But it's not too loud. It's unfortunately, some of the budget hotel here have the wall units, if you will. And it's not bad. It's not loud. Generally, I don't tend to sleep that well when these are kind of next to me. And if they're loud, and especially if they're blowing like right next to you, cold air or hot air for that matter. But this one's not terrible. It's doing the job okay. Oh, let's check around the bedstand here. All right, so we have drawer, not the ball bearing closed type, but it's decent. This is pretty good condition here. Looks like it's not beat up. There's a little something on the end there, but it's not terrible. Another nice lamp matching the desk over there. Same deal with the plug, no USB. Phone, dial tone, which is good. You can call the front desk if needed. They have some nice art up here on the walls. It's wood frames, kind of cheap looking pictures of like nature. But headboard is just it's mounted on the wall, but it feels like it's kind of loose. Like if I pulled it hard, it'd probably fall off. But it looks pretty nice. It's definitely upscale. Let's take a look at the pillows. They're not the best. They're not lumpy, but they're like not that soft. They're just kind of like, they feel like something you get at like Walmart or Target. So they're okay. Let's see the bed. Nice clean sheets. I don't see anything. Everything looks okay as far as cleanliness. Ooh, it's kind of stiff. Yeah, it's a little stiffer than what you're going to find at like a nicer property here in Las Vegas. It's kind of feels like you're sleeping on a little bit of a board. It's definitely a springy type mattress. But for one night of sleep, I'd probably be okay if I had to stay here a couple nights. This would hurt my back for sure. And here on the other side, we just have another bedstand. There is a Holy Bible in here. Kind of nice. And then a little bit of room underneath here, same as the other side. A little bit beat up on top, but nothing terrible. Similar lamp fixture. On and off. It's got the one plug, but no USBs. Okay, so one thing you won't find in here is any USBs. So, you better be prepared with your plug. You won't be able to have your actual USB to plug in. Now, I did notice down here on the bed, we have a nice, like, kind of like a duvet or whatever this is called around here, and then like a black frame. So it does give it the appearance of a little bit nicer bed setup. The mattress itself isn't all that great, but it's okay. A little bit of dirt here on the white. So I don't know if we did that or if we might have done that. Who knows? It might be our fault. But overall, the carpet down here is actually it's kind of a brown and it's got like a little bit of tan and blue mixed together. It looks decent to me. It's not old. It's also doesn't look new, but it's not bad. It does the trick, and it's decent for this type of hotel, in my opinion. So down here we have the middle of the room. We have like a couple of drawers to put your stuff. They are not the ball bearing type, but they roll good and everything is nice and clean here and not beat up. It looks nice. TV, maybe a 44-inch or something along the lines. Flat screen. It is a thicker one. I believe this room was remodeled in 2013, so this is the kind of TV that they would have had in 2013. It's about that thick behind, so it is a little bit older. It's probably not the nice, real high resolutions, but I remember having a TV like that back in 2013. So nice lamp here that does match the two next to the bed and the one on the desk. They have this kind of nice, stem, if you will, and then, kind of stainless steel polished and decent. It's looking nice. And then the ottoman, I guess you could have that either right here at the end of the bed, but it's over here, which is kind of unique. So you can put your luggage here, a little spot to sit down, a little padded spot to sit down, and put your shoes on. And then you have a full-length mirror over here. It's good enough. I can see my head. I can see my whole body. It's tall enough. Get a nice view of what you look like before you hit the town in Las Vegas. Older looking thermostat here, a little beat up here. Temperature control, that's gonna probably operate the maybe the air conditioning and the heat. I don't know. The heat was definitely coming out of there. I'm pretty sure the heat and air all comes out of there. And then over in here in the entryway, you have a rack to hang your clothes. Just 6 hangers, ironing board, iron. Not really like your closable closet, but this is your closet area, okay, when you walk in. And then let's go look in the bathroom here. All right, so there is kind of a wall between the bathroom and the room, but it's open door. There's no door in this part of the bathroom. Now, there's a door to actually shut here, which is kind of unique. So if you go do your business in there, you want to keep what's in there, you can do that. But if you want to take a shower, you're going to have to deal with that in there, okay, because the shower's inside the door. But the vanity itself is outside. And then there's this window here, but it's like not like a window. You can't see through it. So it's just glass, but it's not really a window. But this is like a granite bathroom sink top, which is not bad. Hair dryer, there's a little shaving mirror, decent looking mirror, big enough, pretty well lit. Okay, fixture up here. It's a little bit dusty and dirty. Looks like that hasn't been cleaned in a while. But let's check the water pressure. It's pretty good. This sink looks like the faucet is like loose here, so it's okay. It works fine, but it's definitely almost like it's been beat up. But you do have some shampoo, conditioner, body wash, a little bit of soap bar, decent towels. All right, let's go in the bathroom here. Now this is where it gets a little interesting. This is like an older sliding door. It's kind of like, I'm trying to think where I've seen something like this before in like an older house, like in the 60s or 70s, because it's got like this kind of textured glass. It's definitely an older school design, but this room was probably remodeled in 2013, so I'm not sure why they chose something like this, but it's okay. It's a slider. This is how it goes. It's a cool section off the shower. So it is not like a glass door, but it's a glass sliding door, I guess. And then this thing's all rusty. If you look up here to the water thing, it almost looks like it's something you see in like Florida with the salt, but it's not Florida. We're in the dry desert, so it's kind of weird that's dusty. In the tub shower, it's not really a tub, it's actually a shower that you stand in, and it is like a tile with like a plastic insert tub below and a drain. It's nothing special, kind of average. Let me get out of here so I don't get wet. It's got a rain head, a bit of water pressure. Water pressure's, I'd say mid. It's not crazy, but it's not bad either. See how fast it takes to get hot. Sometimes, some of these budget hotels take a little time to get hot. It's starting to get warm right now, so it's not terrible. It wasn't super quick, but didn't take forever. But it's good enough for a shower. Toilet looks okay. It's got the flusher on the top, which is nice. Everything looks okay here. It's not broken. It's a little loose, but that's toilet seat loose. It doesn't look too dirty. I did notice like this looks a little beat up here. You could take a look. It's all beat up here. This looks like it's like missing the piece that goes there. One light with like a fan there. And there was kind of like around the edges of the shower, it looks like a little like mildew, So it's, it's okay. It's not great, not bad. I would see it about in here. It's just a door. But overall, my opinion of the Silver Sevens room for $14 plus the resort fee, was not bad. So it's good enough if you guys want to stay here, get a little pump in the small gym, do a little gambling, watch a little sports, hit the pool. It's good for that. It's definitely better than staying at like a Motel 6 or a Super 8 hotel that doesn't have the casino attached to it. You actually have some decent amenities here. I guess that's what you're paying the $46 resort fee for. All right, so we made it out here to the pool deck, and it's actually not bad out here. The pool's nice and clean. It's fairly large. There's a hot tub over in the back corner there. It's called the Paradise Pool. But the pool deck itself is kind of dirty. I was like, after I got out of the pool, I'm like thinking, yeah, I need a towel before I put my shoes on because the bottom of my feet are going to be full of dirt. But overall, it's a pretty nice pool for, like a budget hotel property. The room itself was overall inexpensive. I paid like $14 on the Party Plan app, I think, around there. And then the resort fee came out to $46. So all in, I was like $60, okay? And you get a pool, it's open till 9 p.m. Small fitness center, enough to get a little pump. And pretty decent room, which, I'll give you some details on later. But the casino is kind of small. We're going to take a lap around there. I don't know how much filming I'm going to be able to do in there. The guy immediately warned me as soon as I walked in, there's no filming in the casino. I'm like, okay, well, clearly they were like onto me for some reason. Maybe they knew who I was. But we'll try to be a little stealth and get some footage and do a little vlog and make sure you know what's going on at this place. All right, so let's talk about the pros and the cons of the Silver Sevens. This place is kind of notorious for having loose slots. So we haven't had a chance to actually play some slots yet, but I'm going to go in here and I'm going to play a little bit of slots and see if we can walk out of here a winner. We'll have to see. Another positive is this place is really close to the airport. They do have an airport shuttle. So if you guys want to get an airport shuttle to the Silver Sevens, that's free. And probably just have to tip the driver. You can see the airplane going on behind me. There it goes. We're really close to the airport. It's almost landing right behind me. So that's definitely a pro. Now, this is a pretty good value. Okay, this is a budget property. I think I told you guys I did pay the $14 for the room on the Party Plan app. The resort fee was $46, so I was out the door for $60. And the room was really nice. So for a budget property with a renovated room, I think it was pretty good value. I think it's up there with some of the better options in Vegas as far as if you want a decent room, decent pool, 24-hour fitness center, not bad for the money. They also have a friendly staff. The girl at the front was friendly. The security guy, when he walked in, he was friendly, but he was telling me there's no filming, so can't really say he wasn't friendly, but he was giving me the rules, so it is what it is. Definitely no filming in the casino, but we did sneak a few in there. It was a good little casino vlog, but nothing crazy. And another pro, this is a pet-friendly hotel, so if you do have pets, you can bring them here. And I did see a guy playing the slot machines when we walked in. He had a dog like sitting next to him, so you don't really see that too much at the casinos on the strip. All right, so let's talk about some of the cons. This is an off-strip location, right down the street from the Virgin Hotel. And it's probably about a 15-minute walk, 20-minute walk to the strip. So if you want to be in the strip action, this isn't going to be the property for you. You're going to have to either Uber, taxi, or walk, and it's a little bit of a walk. So keep that in mind when you're staying at the Silver Sevens. The gym was a little bit lackluster. It was pretty small. Dumbbells up to only 45. The only bike that was in there was broken. There was a couple treadmills. There was a Precor, some cable machines. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. Definitely kind of a con if you're looking for a good workout. Now, the pool area itself, I thought was pretty decent for a budget hotel. The pool itself was very clean. They do have a hot tub over there that had a few people in it. And what I didn't like about the pool area was the surface area. It doesn't look like they really did a good job of keeping the deck itself clean. Like I felt like when you got out of the pool that your bottom of your feet were gonna be like black, okay? So just maybe bring some flip-flops and put them next to the pool there, go in the pool, enjoy that. And then when you get out, put those flip-flops on before you walk back to your room where you're gonna have some black feet. This place also did have a $46 resort fee, and if you're the airplane about going behind me, it's been pretty much nonstop since I've been out here. So if you're annoyed by airplane traffic, that could be a definite con in my opinion. But the $46 resort fee was a little bit high in my opinion. I feel like when you're staying at a budget property, there shouldn't even be a resort fee, okay? What are you really getting? If you're paying like $50-$60 at like Caesar's Palace or MGM, you're getting an actual really nice pool. Here, it's like, okay, kind of what you'd expect at a budget property, but you're not really getting anything for that $46. They just do those resort fees because they sell the rooms so cheap so they can get people in the door, and then really where they make their money as a hotel, they make it on those resort fees. So that's kind of how the resort fees works. Now, the rewards program here is a little bit disappointing. Of course, I think you can only use it at this property. I'm not sure if it works around town or not, but it's not going to work at like MGM or Caesars or any of the big properties like Fontainebleau or Wynn or anything like that. So you're kind of limited on your use for the rewards here, which is, what you'd expect at a small casino, sort of. They also don't have a poker room. If you're into poker, there's no poker room here. Even, you know, like recently Resorts World closed their poker room. I think that's kind of a non-money making thing for these hotels. There's only a handful of hotels that even have the poker rooms anymore, so you're not going to find that here. And looking over some of the reviews, there was some complaints about the, you know, the thinness of the walls and maybe noise from the room next door. I didn't really experience that, but if enough people talk about it online, it's probably going to be an issue. And it is a freestyle property, so if you're interested in staying here, I suggest you go read the reviews. So hopefully you guys like my full property tour and room review of the Silver Sevens. I would appreciate a like on the video. Do subscribe to this channel for more, and bang the notifications bell. I'm Brian Pfeiffer. Make sure you text me if you have any questions, 702-883-3006. That's my cell phone. Make sure you download that Party Plan app as well. It's going live hopefully in May of 2026. Whenever you see this video, it should be live hopefully by then. And we're going to have the full party planning tool where you can put your full itinerary in there for not just Las Vegas. You can do it for any traveling you're doing in the world. Okay, so you put your whole group itinerary in there. You can communicate with your group, keep track of all your expenses. It's a really handy free tool. We're also going to have accommodations on there where you can book places like the Silver Seven and all the hotels worldwide. And we're also going to have show tickets on there. We're going to have bottle service on there and all our amazing packages, which we have over 500 packages on there. So make sure you guys hit me up. I'm looking forward to mapping out your Las Vegas game plan. I'm Party Planner Brian. Let's talk soon. Goodbye.